Hello, everybody. Hello, Westminster family. It's time for another Chuck Chat. It's September the 16th. I'll share my screen here. Should be sharing now. Just a second. There we go. Always like to start off with a little humor, so we'll do that again. These are mostly resident submitted pieces of humor. So this shows a Zoom meeting with audio only participant and a Zoom meeting with video. So a lot cleaner, a lot better put together. Virtual punishment, go to the principal's office website, since you can't go to the principal's office in person. A couple students looking at a book, how do you turn this thing on? Sitting at the bar in the kitchen last night, tried to pick up my wife. She gave me a fake phone number. The internet is so fascinating, and that's the microwave. COVID-19 in Westminster, one active case for residents right now going on, moderate symptoms, they're recovering in their independent living apartment, on quarantine, of course. There are no active associate cases at this time. COVID-19 tracker, I'm going to show you in just a minute. And you understand that it's all of our tracking is based on state, county, community performance, and that's how we determine which phase we're going to be in of reopening. We're currently in phase 1, and that we will be in phase 1 through all of September. Hope to begin phase 2 of reopening in late October or early November, and I'll have more information for you on that. COVID-19 tracker, you can see that the numbers are starting to trend down, which is a good thing. This is for the state of Texas, so we just the other day hit less than 2,000 cases, so that's really good. We really want to see it way down, really less than 1,000 cases a day would be great. Cumulative cases to date, you can see that we're north of 600,000, and we're about 675,000 cases in Texas. And then on the pandemic map of the states, you can see we're still big and red with more than 2,000 cases on average, but we're getting better, so that's good. Westminster's COVID-19 numbers since the beginning, we have had 9 resident cases. All of those residents have recovered, except for the 1 active case right now. And then associates cases, we've had 14 cases and everyone has recovered. We've tested 1,062 to date, and we'll be testing healthcare center employees, healthcare employees, every week going forward. Please do wear your mask like this. Don't wear it like this. Don't wear it as a chin protector, and don't wear it beneath your nose. Please cover your nose and your mouth with it at all times. September the 16th, question and answers. Are we allowed to meet with family members in the lobbies? Not right now, no. Visitation is allowed in designated areas only. Appointments to visit should be scheduled through the reception desk. And really that's to protect everyone. So we need everybody to stick to that. No visiting in the lobby with outside guests. They need to be in approved designated spaces only. When a resident contracts COVID-19, does Westminster or the city do contact tracing? Yes, a contact tracing is done to ensure others that may have had direct contact with a positive individual are made aware, and monitoring signs and symptoms. Testing also occurs when needed. Are the healthcare workers at Westminster tested regularly? I just answered that question. Yes, the healthcare associates are being tested weekly. Many people, this is a question, many people at Westminster are gathering, and there's a real need for fellowship and socialization, but many are not wearing masks. Is there some way to further encourage mask wearing? Yes, I'll say it one more time. Please wear your mask at all times when outside of your apartment home. Please do not consume food or drink together until further notice. we'll be addressing this as associates do rounds. So concierge for security, if they come across you, or another department head, that we will be addressing this on a case-by-case basis, and please be compliant. When will the bistro open? The bistro will reopen in about a year when the construction in that area is complete. Question, could we extend the availability of the breakfast menu to 10:30? Unfortunately, not right now. We can't do that. Due to the number of meals we're delivering to apartment homes, it's really complicated. We must begin changeover from breakfast to lunch around 9 a.m. so that we can produce all the meals that we need to deliver timely. We just can't do both at this time. The majority of the preparation is being done in the Laurel kitchen, and we're doing everything we can right now. Hopefully, as time progresses here, we'll be able to accommodate more of that. Question, when can we sign up for flu shots? And that's answered on the next slides. We actually just received the high-dose flu vaccinations. Flu Zone is what it's called. It's a high-dose vaccine licensed for persons age 65 years and older. It contains 4 times the antigen, the part of the vaccine that helps your body build up protection against flu virus. The higher dose of antigen in the vaccine is intended to give older people a better immune response and therefore better protect against the flu. Dates for flu clinics. The first clinic will occur tomorrow, and then we'll have Wednesday and Thursday, the 23rd and 24th, Tuesday, the 29th, and Wednesday, October 1st. Days will be Preston and Windsor specific. All flu clinics will be from 2 to 4 p.m. in the private dining room. And we'll send out more information. Sign-up sheets will be available in the activity book in the Preston lobby and also in the binder in the Windsor marketing lobby. Like I said, flyers will go out to every resident's box. Due to COVID and social distancing, we will be limiting the number of residents who sign up each day. Please show up at your scheduled time. If you show up early, we'll ask you to return at your scheduled time. No walk-ins are allowed. If you miss your scheduled appointment, see additional times to sign up. Please remember to bring your insurance cards with you, okay? So flu shots are coming. What is the status of sanitizing public areas such as door handles, elevator rails, buttons, etc.? Common areas and high-touch areas are wiped down every 2 hours between the hours of 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. There's a housekeeper assigned to each building daily to make sure these tasks are happening. Housekeepers are assigned to complete evening rounds every 2 hours as well. We've also began using a new sanitizing electrostatic sprayer system, and I'll show you that in a minute. Question, when will full service housekeeping be restored? Full service housekeeping will begin Monday, September the 21st, so next Monday. Housekeepers will continue to be localized for contact tracing reasons and efficiency. Requests for specific housekeepers will not be accommodated. All of our housekeepers are expected to do a great job. If you have specific issues with the service you're receiving, please contact Environmental Services Director Antonio Montgomery through a reception desk. So we really can't accommodate special requests. We would ask that you report any issues to us, and we'll be following up on our housekeepers to make sure they're doing a good job. I know everybody wants Carolyn or their favorite housekeeper, but for efficiency's sake, we really need to stick to the zoning plan. We also need to be able to contact trace when needed. So the localization and not spreading the housekeepers all over the campus is the best way to do that. Why were there 4 electrical outages last week overnight? I finally got a response from the city. There were multiple electrical outages caused by the storm. First, there was a broken cross-arm circuit caused by the storm, which was repaired. The system was bypassed temporarily and power obtained through another circuit. Then when they were able to repair the broken cross-arm, they brought the system back on for a few minutes, and then a tree fell on the primary service line, which caused the later outages while that line was repaired. So in essence, it was a really bad night for the City of Austin Electric. This is the electrostatic sprayer that we've gotten for environmental services to use. You may see them using this in the halls. It's a really very efficient way to sanitize, and you can see the difference between a conventional sprayer that just sprays the exterior surfaces, as electrostatic sprayer covers the entire surface, so even gets behind the items. So it's really a much more efficient way, and the chemical being used is called stearamine, and it's supposed to be very effective against the coronavirus and all other viruses. So excited to get those, and we'll be using those in between events as well. So I had some questions or letters, notes about hot water outage in the Preston small B wing. What happened and why did it take so long to repair? So first, this occurred last week as well. A circulator pump failed, so the pump was replaced. Then the boiler went out when the controls were damaged during the storm. Replacement parts were on back order, so we decided to replace the entire boiler in order to reduce the time and inconvenience for the residents. We did try to fix it for almost a full day, 8 hours, and then we decided it wasn't able to be fixed with the parts we had on hand. We would have had to order new parts. The new parts that were ordered because the coronavirus weren't being manufactured, so they were on back order. So we made the decision to replace the entire boiler. The useful life on a boiler is about 20 years, and it has been completely replaced. Now it's all up and running. I apologize for the inconvenience. It did take us a couple days to replace that. Anytime a service like that fails, please contact reception if you need to take a shower or something. We can accommodate it in a guest room, okay? And I think we offered some of that. What's going on with the Preston HVAC? So we are making progress. We have received a cooling tower in town. So on Friday, 25th September, we will begin removal and replacement of the cooling tower on top of the Preston building. The Preston single cell cooling tower shall be removed and replaced with a new 2-cell cooling tower unit. This will help run the chillers efficiently when back online. A crane for removal and lifting will be used on Friday, the 25th of September after 5 p.m. They're planning to do all this work over the weekend. This shall be the best way to mitigate the stoppages and mid-weekdays deliveries and parking inconveniences. This work will not impact the Preston air conditioning system because we're still using the mobile chiller behind the building on the tractor trailer truck. So we're making progress. The chiller is still about 4 weeks out before it arrives on site, and we'll update you more when we have more information, but we are in the process of replacing everything. So recently, if you're in the Preston, you may have noticed some courtyard work, and there's going to be some more. What happened? There was water backing up into the Preston courtyard. It was a blockage in the wastewater line to the city side. Apparently a couple pipes collapsed that will need to be replaced, caused by a block created by briefs, washcloths, flushable wipes, which are really not flushable. I know they say that on the package, but they really shouldn't be flushed. Please do not flush incontinence products or wipes down your toilets. Work will occur over the next few days to replace these pipes. The pavilion will be closed, as well as many areas in the Preston courtyard while this work takes place. We also lost a crepe myrtle tree we had to remove to get to the pipes underneath the building. We apologize for the inconvenience. I need to tell you also that scheduled visitation will occur in the Preston private dining room during this time. Okay, we won't have the usual pavilion visitation spaces. Construction update. Demolition and temporary wall installation continues over the next few weeks. You should have received a notice kind of explaining that with a schedule attached. September the 14th through the 21st, White Construction and their team will focus on Windsor southwest corner, demo and construction of temporary walls on floors 1 through 5. On September 22nd through the 25th, they will install waterproofing, sheetrock, drop ceiling, install and clean up on floors 1 through 5, southwest wing of Windsor. Simultaneously, September 21st through October 5th, there will be a lot of focus on pool, fitness, and art studio, demo and temporary walls installed, and sheetrock installed as well. The pool and other amenities may need to be shut down during some of this work, so maybe for a day or two while they build the temporary wall. The construction folks think that they can keep it open, but there will be noise, pollution in the area, so it's going to be noisy. Anytime you're using a jackhammer, it's noisy, so we'll most likely have to shut down the pool for a couple days. Preparation for Windsor Tower infill is while this demolition and construction is taking place. So we're making progress. It's going to be noisy and inconvenient for a little bit here as we do this demolition. Demolition's really hard to keep quiet. Just to show you some drawings of the temporary walls. This is on the southwest end of the Windsor. This is where the memory garden typically sits, but it's been demolished. I'll show you a picture in a minute. And the temporary wall is being constructed right here. So there's windows right here, and they're building a temporary wall right here. And this is where the new tower will fill in this area and will connect to the Windsor right here, okay? And then this is in the hall, and then you can see that eventually this will be a connection for the Windsor Tower. And then on the pool side, the pool and then the fitness room and arts and crafts room, the pool temporary wall would be constructed inside the pool area in front of the windows, so that once this temporary wall is built, we can start to tear down this exterior wall and then of course build the Windsor infill building between the Windsor building and the pool. Also in the fitness room and the arts and crafts room, there'll be temporary walls built, and then that'll eventually become the exterior walls while these exterior walls are brought down. And this will all be waterproofed. It will be in place for quite some time. Construction timeline, you can see where we're at right now. Today is Wednesday the 16th. So we're demo and framing and plywood on level 2, which is the healthcare center level. And then tomorrow, the 17th, will be the corridor level 3 right here. And then we go to 4, and then we skip Saturday and Sunday, right? And then on Monday, the 21st, we're back on level 5. And then corridor level 1 through 5 waterproofing will occur. And then you can see simultaneously on the 21st, the pool area starts to be framing. The framing and plywood interior face is created. So those new temporary walls, and then waterproofing of those occurs on the 25th, which is Friday, skip Saturday and Sunday. And of course, this schedule may change slightly, but this is the intent. So hopefully they'll be able to stick on the schedule as much as possible, and with slight modifications if there's rain or whatnot. This is the most recent picture of the Carlisle hole. You can see the hole is getting deeper and deeper, which is the idea. It gets actually 40 feet deep before we're finished. And then this is the Windsor Tower addition. You can see where they've demolished the memory garden and the deck area outside of the pool. That work will continue, and then eventually when they get this done, this excavated, they have shoring underneath this, because underneath of it is parking garage to some degree, and then they'll remove this piece of equipment, and then they'll start to dig out even further into this area, which will create underground parking. And then of course we'll go up from there 5 stories, the first floor being the new common space, the wellness areas, the rehab area, and all of that. Lots of scams going on right now. I've had residents send me many emails talking about scams. They want you to be aware of a one that's particularly interesting recently. People have been calling, pretending to be the Social Security Administration, saying that residents' benefits will be cut off if they don't answer the phone and comply with the request. The Social Security Administration does not communicate this way. Typically, they send letters, okay? So please understand this is a scam. Also, people are pretending to be Apple computer experts, and then renewal of subscriptions, phone calls and emails claiming to be residents, associates, or children and grandchildren, asking for iTunes gift cards and other things, other gift cards. These are all scams. If somebody calls and pretends to be one of your family members in trouble, give them a call back on their cell phone or their phone at their house. Try to get in touch with them by you calling them and confirming, okay? These are not good, and they're scams. Again, I want to remind everybody on Wednesdays from 2 to 4, we continue to offer tours of common spaces and apartments to prospective residents. Tours will be limited to 30 minutes. Individuals will be pre-screened. Tours will be restricted to common pass and requested apartment only. Please do stay in your apartment home between the hours of 2 and 4 on Wednesdays. We thank you in advance. Reminders, please, a new reminder, please do not flush incontinence items down the toilet, or towels for that matter, or washcloths, or things that shouldn't be flushed. Please make sure not to place incontinence items in the washing machines either. They break down and make a mess for everyone. So please make sure that you're throwing incontinence items in the trash can. Please maintain social distancing standards of 6 feet at all times. Please wear your mask properly at all times. Please don't pull down your mask to talk to us or others. Please wash and sanitize your hands often. Health center visitation guidelines will hopefully be opening up. The facility has had no confirmed COVID-19 cases in staff for at least 14 consecutive days. The facility has no active COVID-19 cases amongst residents, and we are testing associates weekly. So CMS, Center for Medicare Services, and the governor's office has given us the opportunity to start to have more outside visitation. So we're limited to outdoor visitation, but that may begin the week of September the 20th, assuming that we don't have any more active cases in the healthcare center or the skilled nursing, the arbor, we call it. So just be aware of that as our intent to try to get that visitation happening. And that's one of the reasons we've been working so hard to get weekly testing done. There is still a resident referral program that's going on. It's an incentive going on through September the 30th. Any new referrals to the marketing department, friends, neighbors, someone that you're passing along, if it's a new lead, you're eligible for $2,000 off your monthly fee the month that the new prospective resident moves in. So it's a pretty good incentive. Invite you all to take advantage of that. So the Name That Tune contest occurred, and that looked like it went really well. The winner of the grand prize is Michelle Gallman. She had 14 out of 16 answers correct. And the gift certificate winners are Gail and Mike Roche and Mary Bowles. So congratulations to all of you. And our next contest will be Who's Behind the Mask. If you didn't win the Name That Tune contest, here's another opportunity to win big. I'm talking about the Who's Behind the Mask contest. On Thursday, September the 17th, you will get an entry form in your cubby. There will be 12 masked residents. Identify them and turn in your completed forms to either the Preston or Windsor reception desk by 5 p.m. on Monday, September 21st. The grand prize is a nice wine basket from Central Market. The winner will be selected by drawing from correct entries. Drawing will be live from the chapel and will be shown on 1890 on Wednesday, September the 23rd at 12:15. So take part in all these contests. There's a lot of fun going on. Appreciate all of you. Stay healthy, stay strong. Until next time, thank you very much for making Westminster an extraordinary place to live and work. Appreciate you all greatly.